Hi, this is Dorothy Gildy from Raccoon Alley Creations, and I appreciate you watching my channel. And please comment, like, and on the videos and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. All right, this project is for the treasured page, and the challenge this month was to make these faux tickets. Our theme has been a little bit of a travel theme, and so I am just sort of playing with what I'm going to do. I have a whole bunch of stuff out here that I can add. I have a stack of papers over here that I can use for backgrounds and things, along with some music paper. I might want to put a little bit of music paper on here. I have gauze, like this. I have some things I can tear off this paper. I have a little bit of pretty lace if I want to use that. I have a whole bag full of flowers and things in here. I have some stickers. Here's another lace. So stamps, all kinds of things that I can use. Now, what I've already done to these is, first of all, I cut them to shape. This is, I believe, 3 inches by 12 inches. So these are kind of big. All of these have music paper on one side and map on the other. And what I've decided to do, I took them and shaped them. I took a sewing machine without any thread in it and sewed down between each ticket so they can be torn off if they want to be, or if the person who gets these or I want to do that. I've inked the edges, and on the music paper I just use vintage photo. On the ocean side, I started with broken china and did that, and then I put a little bit of brown around the edge. Now some of these obviously are going to have to go on a bigger spot. Things like this is from a pattern. These can be, just roughly torn and placed someplace. So here, maybe we want the camera. Maybe we want a, this is some laminated dried flowers that were done. These were done quite a while ago, but they're pretty cool, so I thought those might be pretty on here. We have stamps, really, quite a large variety of things to put on. Where's that envelope? Oh, here. I think that I want to put some sort of a flower or something on this one, if these are not too big. Okay, these are all large stickers. I will have to, if I want to use these, I'm going to need to cut them down, most of them. So gold. Yeah, very large, very pretty. Yeah, too large. I didn't quite realize that I could use part of this, not that. Might be able to use that. I could cut this flower out, and it actually kind of looks pretty with that one right there. Let me see about that. So if I just take this flower and I'm just gonna cut out around it. Okay, let's see. What do I think about that? I think that I want to add a little bit of, not the blue, ink around the, this piece, directions sheet. Okay, so we have that gauze, that camera. I may put the flower over the camera. I think I'm going to go with that for that one. I just kind of like it. Let's add a little bit of, this is not white, it's kind of an off-white, but I think a little bit more of this will be nice on it as well. So just, I don't want it to be, you know, glued down really flat. I want there to be some texture and for the edges to show. I'm going to wrinkle this up a little bit. Again, give it a little bit more texture. And once you do that, if you take your ink and run it over it, that kind of gives you some, you know, brings out, enhances the folds and lines and stuff in it. Okay, if we put a camera down here, and then we'll take this flower. Now the way I get these off is I just take a pin and I kind of put it between. These do not have a, and then we'll just put it over here. I may completely change my mind about the way I want to handle these, and I may throw them away and make some more. Here we go with a, now I'm also going to add some ink to these. Now, I want you to notice, if you can, the way I'm tearing this. I'm creating a white edge around here. By tearing it so that I do that, it really absorbs the ink when I go back to ink it. And I actually like to have a combination so that I have the other edge showing the rough edges here, down here. And then we have the, I don't like this one. Let's see, I love some of these stamps I have here. And another thing I like about it is that, like, this is from Malaysia. So since we are kind of doing a travel theme, that seems very appropriate to me. Let's see, let's put this over here. We'll put this over it. And I think for now, I'm just going to let it run off the edge of the page, and I'll trim it later and then put these butterflies on here. I think that's going to be nice. So let's start with the bottom one. Now, of course, the music paper is already a background, but adding layers, I believe, adds interest. You know, I think I'm going to put this way. Okay, let's take this apart. The pin, even though you're putting a hole in it, you really can hardly see it even now, knowing where it is. And once it's glued down, it doesn't really show at all. So we'll do this, and then we'll put the flowers right there. I'm going to ink along the edge of this flower, or this stamp as well. Okay, so we'll put that right there. And I may end up doing something to the back as well as we go along. Even just some stamping to add a little bit of interest might be nice. Okay, let's see what else I've got here. No, I don't think I want to put that there. Okay, let's see. We can start off with a leaf. There's this postcard page, and I'm just going to tear off one of these round stamps, or maybe, no, I'm just going to take one. This, 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 this. New Zealand. Okay, I think I like that. Let's see, maybe this could go underneath there. Yeah, I think that's going to be good. Okay. Now I'm also going to add some stamping and things to the front of these. Okay. Excuse me, I'm getting over some asthma, and it still is bothering me a little bit. Obviously, talking doesn't help it. So just 3 items. 3 items are kind of pleasing to the eye. And so just by putting 3 items on here, you know, we kind of get a nice start. And I think, here's our world traveler woman. Let's put her right here. And then just to do something a little bit different, I'm taking this, I'm going to we'll put this across here. And put this here. And then maybe we'll put this up here. And then put the woman there. And then I think one of these flowers would be nice. Let's cut this off. Now, even though this is a clear, well, it does have a backing, I'm not going to say that. So I'm going to cut it kind of like a banner shape here, and then put this over here, and then put the woman on top here, I think. Yeah, I like that. Let's ink this up. Okay, I'm going to have the banner hang off a little bit. I think that kind of adds a little bit of interest to it. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm listening to myself as I make these videos, and I say adds interest a lot. Okay, so we're just barely going to have it hang off. I'm using Fabri-Tac glue here because, you know, I'm gluing plastic and paper and all kinds of things. So, let's see. Okay. So she's looking off towards all the things that happened on her adventure. Places that she went and the things that she did. Okay, so for right now, this is kind of good. We'll set it up there. And we'll go to this one. Now, the reason that I wanted to add things on this one is that it's just mostly ocean, and it is It's mostly ocean, and it's words and things. So not as interesting as the other ones where I left it alone. I think I'm going to put this here. Let's get some more backgrounds on some of this. I like this really small script on this paper. I don't want to totally block the map because I rather like it. I don't think he's going to be bicycling through the ocean. What do you think? So, but it could be. This is a scale. Now I also have these rolls of washi tape with a lot of flowers on them. And I thought that I could cut or tear pieces out of here to put down. Let me look and see. You know, I don't think this is that old a washi tape. I haven't had it for all that long. So it's kind of... Okay, I am going to tear off. And I have some wax paper over here. I'm going to stick these down on wax paper right now till I'm ready for them. Where is that torn edge? Here we go. Well, I'll tell you what, this washi tape sticks pretty good. I may not do any more of this on camera. This is kind of painful. I think what I should have done was to, tear it off and stick it to that wax paper so it's ready to go. Let's put this background down. And helps to put it right side up. So I'll be sending 2 of these on, not all of them. So this is just a, you know, something. I'll pick out the ones that I think are best, and if I don't like any of them, I'll make some more. Okay, let's get, now I don't like this, the world thing. So let's take this music paper, tear a little bit of it off. I like the kind of golden edge on the page here, so I'm going to leave that for right now. And I don't like simplify there. I think I'm going to do cut the banner bottom again here.
I would say, you know, airflow or any kind of flow in a tube or anything like that, or maybe the machine isn't working right, I don't know. But it always struck me funny, they just bring it out here and hook it up and walk off. Well, how do you know that everything's working?
Well, guess what? I'm going to cover up the that. We're going to add a little key, I think. No, let's put the clock here.
Work too much with, you know, systems, and you think it's working, you don't know it's working, okay? You have to prove it right after where the rubber meets the road here. Because if you don't do that, then you don't. Yeah.
I might like that.
I don't trust after that anyway.
Okay, more Fabri-Tac on this. I've been using a new phone setup the last few times I've filmed, and I haven't figured out if it's in the right place, do I like it, where I'm working, all that good stuff. So I'm still kind of working this out. And then this goes
AI is being way overly hyped.
right here. So I'm not putting glue way down at the bottom since it's going to hang off a little bit. I just need enough to kind of secure it where it's at. Let's see, I was going to do this. But what if I did another one of these Malaysia stamps? This. Now, I'm not going to put glue all the way to this edge because it hangs over here a little bit. And if the person decides to tear these out to do something with that, I don't want this to interfere with the tearing. Okay, so I'm going to put it right like this. And then this should still, you know, hang over and tear just fine. Now, I think that I may want, have to figure out if I'm overdoing this.
I have yet to, I have yet to hear of any successful
Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and put that on. Let's see, which side is the right side? This is the glue side. I love when you get a whole long piece of lace like this, and I cut a piece off of a much larger lace. I just, so I still need something here. Not that. Oh, let's put a fish. The color is about right. Whoops. No, it doesn't show up good enough. Too yellow. Okay, I'm going to ink around the edge of this stamp as well. So I really, I'm going to cut this short. I think this is enough for you to get the idea of me playing with these tickets. And I may come back and just film a little tail right where after I finish them. I probably also will wait a little bit. I sometimes like to, give things a chance to gel, to sort of, go together and see how I like it before I finish it, because sometimes after I look at it for a while longer, then things don't look quite right, or we get, you change your mind. What can I say? You change your mind. New Zealand. I want something else behind there. Let's do a little bit more gauze. So I'm just going to cut off a little piece here. And then once I cut it off, I'm just going to rough the edges up a little bit. And I'm going to put this right in this corner here. So I'm going to put a dab here like this, and then I'm going to, I'm kind of trying to wrinkle it, and again, get some texture in with it, okay? And then this is going to be the first thing that's going to glue down on it. I may be kind of moving over a little bit too. I like all parts of the music thing, but the beginning of the line, I just love that. So let's see, if we put this here, and then we add the clock. How do I like that? I think I like it just fine. And a little bit a watch for some little bit of time. And we'll put that there. And I think that one's, well, at least may not be ready to go, but it's at least ready to sit back and watch it. One of the things that I will definitely do is to put some number stamps on them. I do like to have the number stamps when we get to the, when we're doing stamps, when I'm doing faux stamps. I like to have faux tickets. I like to have the numbers showing on it. I have this little bit of a ruffle. I wonder how that would look. Just a piece of it. Okay, do I like this one? Or do I just like this one? I think I just like this one. This one. And we have Malaysia. And we have the world. Yeah, see, I want more. So I want something more behind that. It's not quite there yet. I like this, the embroidery instructions, or the embroidery pattern instructions. This paper, it's all vintage, and it's the red ink on it. I just think it's pretty. I just like it. So let's see if I can put this here. Now I know I'm getting away from the 3, but don't forget that I'll be adding some numbers or something on it too. Actually, I think I want to do like this.
Professional basketball is just,
Like that.
it's just,
Yeah.
I don't know, hack and slash, volleyball.
The
It doesn't like, I don't like volleyball when we play. Not even
Okay, I'm done. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you'll come back again. And I appreciate any feedback you can give me.